Hello everyone, and welcome to Unconventional GMs, the channel where we play ttrpgs with pace, vim and vigour in about 2 hours or less. I'm Gaz, one of your hosts. You may also notice my voice from What Would the Smart Party Do, the UK's premier RPG podcast. Now, regular viewers will look about and say, why is it all different? This isn't the usual recording setup. And that's because this is the second in our infrequent sequence of running games live and direct from elsewhere, other countries, and I am now generously provided by idearoll, Ukraine's top role-playing channel, their studio. So I'm with two of the group right now, so we can play some Pendragon. As you may have seen, Chaosium have recently released their classic edition that you can get on Kickstarter. 6th edition is the latest one, and today we'll be running 5th edition 5-point Gaz, which is rules as I remember them. So given the different varieties of rules there are, there may be some differences between what you read in your book and what happens right here. But don't worry about it, it's all pretty similar from edition 1 to 6. So without further ado, let's find out who we've got with us and which characters they'll be playing tonight. So Tasha, would you like to introduce yourself and who you're playing?
Hiya, I'm Tasha, co-founder of idearoll, and happy to have you here.
Thank you.
In Kyiv. I'll be playing Sir Bertram, who comes from a very distinguished family, and he's not ashamed of talking about it. He's got great valor, is generous to others, and deeply religious, and I believe he has great chances of becoming a leader of our small group of knights seeking adventure and even more valor tonight.
Wonderful. And also with us, we've got Sergey.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Sergey. I'm a technical guy for idearoll, and today I will be playing as a Sir Drake, who is a very energetic young knight, but most of his energy is going towards ladies, married and otherwise, but he is also known for his battle skills. Yeah, and today we might see some of that.
What are the chances? A battle with knights? I don't know. Well, let's just see. Let's play to find out. So, for you at home, to give you a little bit of background, what's happened is Earl Henry, who is the lord of our two knights here, was running a tournament, but unfortunately, there was a nefarious evil knight there, Sir Bruce Sampite, the knight without pity, as he is also known, and he stole the tournament prizes before the tournament could finish. And he's rode off with the fabled tapestries, specially woven for the event. Our young knights have bravely leapt forth to try and recover it, and so it is, they've ridden hard for a night today, and then coming towards night again, they approach a small village. They're sure that Bruce has come this way, for he rides a fairy charger, which has a particular set of hoofprints that leave little flames behind, and you can now see little arcs of ashes on the road. So there's the pair of you, your squires, about half a dozen horses each, a little troop of you, if you can imagine that. And you're heading into a village. You can see there is a castle. Behind it, up on a hill, it's a motte and bailey, so there's a log fort around it, a raised earthenware thing with a fort on top. But for now, you pass through the village, which is quite small. There's corrals of livestock, there's people about. But as you pass in, immediately you see something's wrong. Night's starting to come down, but there's a glow coming from the village as two of the small houses are on fire, their thatched roofs burning away merrily as the light dims. And as you come thundering into the village on the hooves, almost, or the tracks of Sir Bruce Sampite, you see all the villagers immediately scatter and hide. And as you enter the village itself, there's no one around as they all rush and hide away from you, which is slightly unusual. Is there anything you wish to do there? Or do you press on, following the tracks? Do you maybe go to the castle? What would you like to do?
Oi, good people! I saw you! Where did you go? Come talk to us.
Yes, yes. Come before us.
There's some trepidation, there's quiet, there's whispering you can hear. Eventually, you think maybe shoved rather than voluntarily coming out. A youngish man comes out. You see his eyes blackened and huge on the side of his face, almost shut from a big bruise. And he comes cautiously towards you, rubbing his hands, soot-streaked face. Says, yes, yes, my lords.
What's your name?
Edgar.
Edgar, what happened to you?
But it's not my fault, don't hit me again.
We never hit you. Why is everybody hiding? What's happening here?
well, one dressed as such as yourselves came through. We tried to offer him some sucker, some food, and maybe a place to lay. He beat us. He ransacked the place. He just set fire. He was a horrible, horrible person.
Oh, it sounds like the type of person we are looking for to punish him for.
or even chasing, I would say.
Oh, he wore blackened armor, and his shield was covered, so I couldn't even see the pictures on it. Not like your lovely one with red and yellow checkers and the hand of God you have.
Yes, I have a very good shield. Thank you for noticing.
He starts to look a bit more pleased, like he's not going to get beaten anytime soon.
Let us repay the terrible things.
What?
Well, that's
Sir
very generous
Bruce
of you.
did. Yes, they call me Sir Bertram the Generous, and I give them some gold.
Okay, okay. If you will do it, not me. Okay, but
Okay, you give him an amount of denaries from your purse, which being a knight, you don't really count it. It's just money. And he's like, the purse opens and shining golden light.
For you people taking such terrible treatment from one of our own, from one of the knights, we will surely make sure it will never happen again to you or any other kind people earning their bread with honest work.
You know, one of my horses lost a shoe. Maybe you can reimburse me as well.
Reimburse you for a shoe?
Yeah.
Oh, I could have a word with the blacksmith and get it. Oh, yes, which is
That would be lovely, yes.
Oh, of course, yes.
And meanwhile, I would try to ask as much as possible questions like directions. Where did this Dark Knight go? Towards the castle, maybe towards the woods or fields or whatever. If anything can help us.
Sure.
Yeah, and I also want to know what they were offering him. Maybe they can offer something of that to us. You know, that was a long ride. Maybe we need some supplies. Maybe we need some rest before going further. I don't know.
Jerface, take care of it. Do you think we need something else, or are we good in supplies?
Oh, well, I'm not sure. It's very filthy here. Are you sure you want to stop here, my lords? Perhaps we're better at the castle.
Yes, we will press on to the castle, but we need to talk to these good people first to find the information we're looking for.
Oh, of course, my lord. I'm sure you do. He seems nice.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, so with your generous donation, a lot of people are suddenly a lot more enthusiastic about coming out and speaking to you. After chatting to a few of them, you can have whatever you want, basically. Like, someone will shoe your horse, definitely. They'll give up, like the headman will give up his house if he wanted to stop there for the night. Yeah, it's not really what you're used to be quite honest. But they've got provisions for you. They can give you, like, fresh meat and cheeses, and basically you probably realize that your friends vastly overpaid them compared to what they used to.
Yeah, I thought that at first when I saw that the amount of money.
You can basically have whatever they've got is yours, essentially, because they can afford to buy a whole new village. So they're like super generous and trusting of you. What you get from them after chatting to a few is that the knight did indeed head off towards the castle, but you get a warning from you that the knight there is quite brutal and he's not as nice as you are. In fact, he's basically a Saxon knight, which none of you are massive fans of the Saxons, but some of them do work for your lord. So he's a vassal of your lord, so he's on your side technically, but just a different culture and a different way of doing things. He's pagan rather than Christian, so he's a very much a might makes right kind of knight. And if they went to complain they got beaten up or something, he'd just be, well, you should have been stronger, that's your fault, kind of thing. So they do mention that that's where Sir Bruce headed initially. Perhaps he travelled on from there quickly. But yeah, it's up to you. There's a clear path that would head to the next lords over, who's a much better lord they would wish to have, but they're stuck with who they've got. Sucks to be in this time.
We need to go further. We need to find that filthy Saxon. We can't stop here.
Is Sir Bruce Saxon too?
No, just the local lords of the Saxons. So
yes, we shall do that.
Yeah.
I hope he did not welcome
Yes.
pitiful night under his roof.
Yes, if he did this, he even worse than I thought. It couldn't be that bad.
There's a sad shaking of the heads from your squires. So you're going to try and press on through the night?
Yes, that's
Yes,
what we will
yes.
try to do.
Excellent. So although there is a fairly easy trail to follow, you'd still need to make a hunting roll to see if you can avoid any falling into trips or tracks, falling down ravines, perhaps avoid wild animals, that kind of thing. So
Yes, I pass.
Yes, me too.
both passed. Excellent. Okay, so although there's perhaps dangerous rabbit holes that your horse might put a hoof down or something like that, you're accomplished knights. You're used to this sort of thing. It's just a day in the countryside for you. So you press on through the night. Your squires perhaps complain a little bit. Jaface's complaint is it's too cold. Have you not got some gloves for me, my lord? My little hands have all gone blue.
I did give you some gloves last time. What happened to them?
Oh, I tried to fix them, and I pulled all the thread, and they came apart.
Well, then you can fix them the next time we have rest.
Will that be soon?
Yes, do you see that castle we're heading over there?
Oh my God! He starts to quail. And Crispin is well used to your energetic nature. He's like, oh, can we not? Perhaps tonight we can have some sleep, my lord.
There is no time to sleep when our enemy doesn't sleep.
Oh, but I'm sure he does. I bet he's very tired.
No.
Those
no.
temperatures were very heavy. I'm sure he's knackered by now. He'll be sleeping somewhere under a tree.
Is he traveling by himself? No, he has his squire with him.
Oh.
I'm sure of it. And no one, and they are not tired, then we are not tired.
Right, my lord. And with his black bags under his eyes, he carries on riding after you.
Yeah.
So the pair of you travel through the night. The next morning, you come close to the next lord's over. You've avoided the Saxonite and his castle, and you're aware that this lord here is Sir Martin, who's a good knight, as far as you're aware, in good standing. But it's been a long, hard ride. So can you both make energetic rolls for me to show sort of what condition you arrive in when you get into his lands?
I'm fresh, very
Ooh.
fresh.
I've got a crit.
Oh,
You're critical. Marvellous. Well, you're both fresh as daisies then. You arrive the next day, despite the conditions your squires are in.
I'm probably inspiring you and the squires by the stories of my previous deeds and how important it is sometimes to press through the night to follow your goal.
Yes, we will sleep later.
Wonderful stuff. And so it is then that you travel through the lands. You get senses of the tracks. You both made your hunting rolls. So they do indeed lead up towards the castle. So there's another Mott and Bailey. You approach, you give your credentials. You're well known as other vassals of Earl Henry, so that's fine. And you can enter in. Your stable boys come out, grab your horses, attend to them. Your squires slowly tramp after you, rubbing the sleep out of their eyes, mumbling to themselves just out of earshot. And you're led up by the seneschal to the keep that sits atop the hill. And when you enter in there, you find Sir Martin is sat at the long table at the head of his hall. There's a fire roaring as pans of bacon fat have been put on with big trenchers of bread for breakfast, but there's a hive of activity. It seems something is wrong. Next to Sir Martin is his son, Sir Taffan, who's, it's fair to say, quite weak and spindly. He looks like he's made of sticks. His little arms aren't big enough for his armor, really, that's hanging loosely about him. And he's looking like really worried and concerned. Martin's looking more angry and shouting at staff and household knights, and there's just a lot of activity going on. But you can step forward to present yourselves. If you should wish, we'll say you do all the usual stuff you're supposed to do when you do this, so we can skip over the pleasantries. But Martin looks around and says, oh, thank God, Henry sent me some help. You're here to help, aren't you? To find my daughter again.
We are definitely here on the orders of Earl Henry.
Yes, and we are definitely here on a quest. But what happened to your daughter?
You will not believe this. I gave hospitality to a brother knight. Sir Bruce came here last night. He came in the wee hours of the morning. He said he'd been chased by bandits and fought with a Saxon knight nearby. So we gave him succor. We left him in there. My own good daughter, who was an expert healer, I sent to him to look after his wounds and such as my generosity and hospitality. And yet, this morning when we all awoke, my daughter is missing, and so is the knight. He is gone.
Oh, no. Well, it's in your luck that we are here, and in fact, we are the so-called bandits. How dare he, who were chasing after him?
Yes.
He stole,
If someone is a bandit here, it's him.
It's someone who is not supposed to be honored by the title of a knight.
Yes.
Tell us all about where he went. How he looked. Was he really wounded? How bad?
Was he tired?
He was not tired at all. No, his squire looked in a terrible state, like he'd been dragged through a hedge backwards, and was. But him, no, he was very fresh. I begged he should sleep immediately. He said, "No, I will sleep when I'm dead." But yes, he said he carried a wound, and his armor had blood on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't see the wounds myself. I just assumed that. I took him at his word, because what are we not trusting? Are we not honest knights?
We are, but he is not.
That has now become clear to me. How wounded I am that one of our own could be such a villain. But he's travelled to the enchanted woods. I think beyond there is a terrible beast that lives within.
Enchanted woods with a beast.
There is a terrible beast.
What sort of beast? Boar, wolf, bear?
Yes. How did you know of the boar, wolf, bear? Oh, you're a wise knight, I see.
Yes, but can you still please elaborate?
A terrible creature. Some of my best knights have gone to try and clear the wood, but none of them return. They all end up dead. All we get back is occasionally one of their horses will rush out, terrified, foaming at the mouth out of the woods, but the knight is no more. So for now, I've forbade any of my knights from entering in, because the monster just devours them all.
So it's a very dangerous quest, right?
Extremely dangerous.
And he had there.
That's what the villagers have told me. I asked the groundskeepers to check, and they said that's where he headed. I suspect he's circled round the woods or something. Nobody would be foolish enough to go in there. Oh, God, if my daughter is in there, and he almost passes out from just the mere thought of it.
Fear not, we will get this Sir Bruce, and we'll save your daughter.
Yeah, I'm looking for the pictures. Maybe in this hole, maybe I can see a picture of a daughter.
There is a nice tapestry that shows him and his wife and two children and things like that, but it's hardly photorealistic. So there is a daughter.
Yeah, and I see that she's wonderful. She's pretty, and I definitely need to save her.
Yeah, I think in Sir Drake's eyes, there's a different image goes overlaid, and everything becomes blurred out around the side.
Well, I think we should rest well before tomorrow travels.
Rest? But what if beautiful young lady is in danger and can't wait? Should we even spend time on such a weird thing as a rest? While world is in danger?
I think we should, because we are not that familiar with the surroundings, and they say that there is this weird wood with weird beast in it. It wouldn't be wise to head there in the middle of the night.
Yeah, but what about all your stories about how good deeds, how you need to press through the night?
And we did, and we achieved our goal, which was the castle. Now we need to gather our strengths for tomorrow's adventures.
Don't worry about not knowing the way. I shall send you my son, Sir Taffin. And he slaps this young lad next to him. He goes, and wine goes everywhere on the table. And he jangles about in his armor. He goes, well, Father, do I have to go? Really, Father? I'll make a man of you yet. Don't worry, you will have a local guide in my son. He will look after you. Very
well, then.
We will find your nice sister. Don't be worried.
I'm quite worried. Shut up! And gets a cuff off his father.
Okay, so will you show us your hospitality?
Yes.
My home is your home. I can prepare lodgings for you. Would you require food?
Yes, please.
Yes.
up sent to the kitchens, and he starts to shout to servants, and pretty soon you've got big platters in front of you for all kind of hot meat and vegetables and warm bread.
Oh, this is lovely.
Goblets of Frankish wines poured for you, cheeses and fruits.
Oh, so soon we will add a tale of saving. What is the name of it?
Lady Colwyn.
Oh,
Of
Lady
saving
Colwyn.
Lady Colwyn from the boar wolf bear in Enchanted Woods
Yeah.
and retrieving the tapestry from
What a beautiful
Surprise.
name.
tapestry.
No.
And you can eat your fill, you can have a couple of goblets of wine, you're having a lovely time, and then you start to realize you've been hanging around for a while just enjoying yourselves. And everybody else in the hall starting, they don't have watches, but if they did, they'd be going. So
But
it's
since
up
we
to you.
don't have watches, so no problem with that.
Just
We,
look at their hourglasses. But it's up to you. If you wish to rest first, you could do that. You could head straight out. You could.
I think we
Gather
should
some
rest.
yeah, let's rest. Yeah, realistically, let's rest.
Okay, no problem. You can grab a few hours sleep, get yourselves a bit more fresh. The squires are super happy.
I hope so. And I hope that our horses will be clean when we get up.
Yeah, you can definitely hope that. And so, well, you arrive in the morning. You maybe get a few hours, and around middle of the day, early afternoon, head out. Does that sound reasonable?
Yes.
I think we should get up, eat, and go for the adventure.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so early afternoon.
Yeah.
You're ready to go again. You've had some rest, so that's cool.
I need to put my shiny armor so that and make sure that my coat of arms is highly visible as we are departuring for this adventure, so that later when the tales will be told, they would know exactly which knights were glorified in these deeds.
Indeed. Well, luckily you've got Gervais as your squire, so when you get up, he's laid out your best hunting outfit. There's this what I thought was the dark green for leggings, and I've got special riding boots. They're the lacy up ones at the side. I know it's less practical, but they do look lovely, and I put a little ribbon at the top for you. Is that okay?
Oh, that's great. That's great. That's how people will remember me in their songs they will sing about us saving the damsel in distress.
Now you must be careful, sir, because if you go into woods and things, the branches will snag at your cloak and they might get ripped. And it's nice cashmere. It'll be terrible to sew up again. If I have to darn it, we'll see the stitch marks. So you can be super careful. Let's not ride fast through the woods.
We are definitely going through the woods, but this will be after the people and commoners see us and make rhymes and poetry about us. So it's okay. They will not see it once it's torn.
Okay. Well, I think maybe I might sew you in a second one just in case.
Yes, you do that.
Yeah, good. And he starts packing his sewing kit.
Crispin, please prepare me to meet the young lady.
Of course, sir.
I should look fabulous.
Indeed. And he gets out his razor.
Yes, of course.
A little bit of powder. There we go. Looking marvellous, sir. Looking marvellous. We'll have you a wife in no time, don't you worry.
No. Let's not rush with the wife.
Okay, right. Okay. You'll have to get married one day. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, let it be not that day.
Okay. Maybe tomorrow. It's always tomorrow with you, isn't it, sir?
Mm-hmm.
And so, suitably pampered and looking fabulous, you eventually head out to save the poor young lady. God knows what's happening off screen to Lady Colwyn. We'll keep that behind a curtain. But you do head out.
Yes.
So, you head to the Enchanted Woods, I guess. As you head in that direction, you pass through various hamlets and things like that. And any locals are like, don't go to the woods or you're mad, that kind of thing.
I would still like to pay attention to the tracks, because you said that there were like these half-burned marks of the horseshoe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, we were given directions, but still it's good to double check and see that the marks are actually leading.
Yeah, you
the
think you've got a
thingy.
trail. If you want to try and get some extra information, do you want to make a hunting roll for me? And we'll
Yes, I would
see
love
if
to.
you pick something else up.
Ooh, I'm pretty sure I passed. Yes,
Yep,
I'm good.
you did. Okay, no worries. Yeah, even the the mundane tracks, the actual hoof prints that you can see, are deeper now. You're quite convinced that whoever was riding had an extra weight to their horse. So it seems that the good news is that he had Lady Colwyn or her body, at least, with him. So, yeah, it's definitely him that's kidnapped her, you think, and not something else that's happened. And he does head directly into the Enchanted Woods. So you travel and eventually get to the border of the woods. It's dark, foreboding. The thick trees, the branches are all kind of like knitted together to make a dark canopy. So unlike the bright autumn day that you're in as you're riding up, looking fabulous with your capes behind you and looking wonderful, as you get there, everything sort of like goes a bit creepy. Clouds start to matte above you in the skies, and it's almost like you can see the ferns and branches and things writhing in the forest as you approach it, but surely it's just a trick of the eye. It's not, those things really aren't moving of their own accord like snakes. It's just the way it looks.
Or do they?
So you are going to head in and try and locate, presumably, Sir
Yes.
Bruce in
Yes.
this place. It's particularly difficult to go through. It does seem like everywhere you go, the branches and twigs are snatching at you and trying to pull you off your horse. Your horses keep shying away and struggle with the thick branches hidden under undergrowth and ferns and bits of vines and things. So could you both make a horsemanship roll for me, which is on the right-hand side of your sheet?
I've got a crit.
Well, you're okay then.
Oh, yeah, I found it. Yeah, I passed.
You pass. Okay. So it's hard going for you straight, but you're capable. You, however,
If I had a crit, does it mean that I don't tear up my beautiful outfit?
I think that's exactly what it means. So without so much as a scratch, you are like pulling backwards and forwards, and your horse is prancing quite happily, and you can follow the path. No problem at all. And as you start to make your way further forward, Jaface kind of cries out to you a little bit, trying to keep his voice, one of those weird ones where he's trying to keep his voice quiet, but also make sure he's heard as well. It's like, sir, oh, I've heard a bear, the bullwolf bear that's round here. It eats people.
Yeah, that's what we heard too.
But what if it eats me?
Don't you worry. He will not eat you. I will protect you.
Good.
Me and good Lord. Do you remember all of the prayers we learned?
Yes, but my grandma said, oh, don't worry, not me. Okay, so we're going to feed him Crispin, is that right?
No.
No, we are not.
Oh.
You know, no. If anybody has to be eaten, absolutely must be eaten, that would be Sir Bruce.
Yes, that's a good plan.
All right, yes. That I'm sure that's fine, yes. He's just looking around. You progress deeper in, and even though you know it's got to be like mid-afternoon, it's almost pitch black in here, such is the thickness of the leaves and branches. After a little while, you start to feel like you can't remember which way you're heading. You have to twist and turn around all the different thick branches and things, and you're not quite sure where you are, and you're sure you see like a dead tree that had fallen over. You see it again, it's almost like you're going around in circles or something like that, and wonder if you might be under some kind of enchantment or something. Maybe the forest itself or weird fey creatures in here are trying to confuse you, and you're going to spend the rest of your days just going around in circles, as has happened to Sir Martin's other knights that have entered in here. Maybe they weren't killed, maybe they just got lost and starved to death. Have you got any way you can think of that you might try and break through this glamour that seems to be confusing you and sending you in circles around the forest?
I will ask Crispin if he remembered the way we came here.
Oh, yes, my lord, yes. I think it's just up here, he says, unconvincingly. And you see a path thick with brambles and thorns.
Fear not. I've got the very special relic, artifact, the blood of Joseph of
Arimathea.
Arimathea. Thank you, Gervase. It helps to open the doors and remove barriers. So whoever is messing with us, preventing us to follow our path, would be unpleasantly surprised. So I want to try to use this relic to open the barrier, if this can be considered a barrier.
Works for me.
Cool. Yes, it's a success.
Okay, you sprinkle the blood of Arimathea liberally around, and the wood seems to recoil from it, almost like you're throwing acid or something. It just pulls back and becomes more normal again, and you can kind of scales fall from your eyes a bit, and you can see clearly now the path, as Crispin does as well, and his arm moves around to where the
there
path
all the time.
Yeah. And you can head along it quite happily. You travel a little bit further, feeling quite good with yourselves, and after a little while hear a sobbing. Certainly feels an unusual sound, and the path opens up into a small clearing. You can see around, there's some mossy stones and things like that. There's grass rather than all the ferns and plants and stuff like that normally. It looks a little bit like, if you're superstitious at all, or you believe in the fairies, perhaps it's some kind of enchanted circle or something like that. Within the center of it, there's a large moss-covered rock with scratched runes or something in. But probably more important than all that is strapped to it with heavy ropes is a young, beautiful woman.
As I thought.
In lordly attire, like very, it's not a peasant girl at all. It's definitely someone's important. You assume this must be Lady Colwen, and she's like tear-streaked, her hair covered in twigs and bits of stuff, and she's just sobbing, then blinks and says, "Is this another illusion? Are you real?
My beautiful lady, fear not. We are real, and we will save you."
Thank God it comes. Can you not hear it? And
I'm listening.
Weird noise, like partway between a growl, a roar, a squeal, a howl. This unholy sound comes through, and then bursting out of the woods to one side, you see something that looks part boar, part wolf, part bear. Who knows what it is? An assemblage of just like someone's got 10 different creatures and mashed them together into one thing. It seems to twist, and heads appear and disappear back in, mouths come from nowhere and shut again. And it seems to just constantly evolve in front of your eyes, like all the creatures of the forest have been amalgamated. It's got beaks and teeth and all sorts. And it seems to have its eyes set on the center of the circle. And sort of, mine, this voice comes out.
Oh, it talks.
And it starts pawing and scratching and clawing on hoof and talon as the ends of its limbs change, and it starts galloping and lolloping towards Lady Colwen to devour, it seems. Almost as if this is some place where sacrifices are made.
I'm rushing to Lady
Colwen.
I'm rushing to Lady Colwen as well. I'm trying to outpace him.
Yes, okay. And what are you doing?
Hold, creature, whatever you are. Talk to us or die of our hands. Jerface. Jerface Lance. I'm hoping that my squire will prepare my arms, and I'm very curious to see if this creature reacts at all to me addressing it.
So first things first, do you want to make a horsemanship roll, because you have to convince your horse to go near this thing? And can you make a squire roll for me to see if Jerface can produce your lance?
Yes.
Well, no.
Okay, so your horse just shies away and won't go anywhere near. If you want to dismount and just approach it on foot, you could get in the way.
Yes.
At about the same time it's getting to where she is, so it might just be in time.
Okay, yeah. I want to take my sword from whatever it is. And...
Your scabbard, yeah, no problem. So we'll do that in a sec. You've got a lance. So then you got it kind of looks at you and says, "Next." And licks one of its lips before the mouth disappears and replaced with
this
a
lady is not for you, and I'm charging.
Okay, there was a little bit of a delay for you, so
yes.
we'll do you a second. But for now, this creature's going to try and just claw you out of the way. So we'll do a bit of a fight. You roll your sword or whatever skill you have. I'll roll for my creature, and we'll see who gets best, basically. So I've got a 9.
I've got a 10.
Okay, so you beat it. You get to roll your damage.
Okay. There is a lot of dice.
Mm.
18.
18's a pretty good strike.
Yeah.
But this creature's got like a thick, matted hive of stinking fur. So the sword doesn't go as deep as you would hope, but you have wounded it. There's blood does come out, just not quite as much as you would have hoped. And for now, you're beating it back. And then you get a chance again. You need to make a horsemanship for me, Tasha, to convince your horse.
If I want to try and inspire myself, is it too late?
No, you can do that if you want. If you can convince me.
I want to. I've got love for family, and I, of course, remember the stories of Uncle Benjamin, who told me about a similar situation he found himself in. And he said that the most crucial thing is to believe in yourself and believe in your family and think that all of your blood relatives are spiritually near you and enforcing you. And this is the blood which is in me too. And if he could do it, I can do it.
Well, it sounds very convincing. Have you got the dice to back it up?
We'll see.
No. And it's then that you remember how Uncle Benjamin died. Oh, no. So you become melancholic. You've got -5 to all your attributes until the scene's resolved.
No, poor Lady Golden.
As you remember that each of your family members has died to either a boar or a wolf or a bear. And now it's like the nemesis is all of them together. But you can still try and roll your horsemanship if you want to try.
Yes, I will. It's getting harder. No, I cannot do it. I'm trying my best.
Okay. So for now, you can dismount and start to slowly make your way over there slowly.
With a lance.
Or you can stay on your horse if you want and just try and ride round and convince it next round to do something. I'll let you decide in a minute. You can think about that. Meanwhile, back at the stone, Colwyn's starting to scream as she's terrified, like pulling at the ropes, but she's held securely.
Hold on, my lady. I will kill this creation of Saxons and we'll get to you.
Please hurry.
Is her brother still with us at all?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, he's been trailing it.
Can we just ask him to
He's hiding behind a tree
Can
currently.
we just feed him?
Can we ask him to, like, untie her?
Yeah. Yeah, while you are trying to convince the horse, maybe you can get him to untie her. Because I am busy with this creature and my sword.
Okay, well, you ask him to. He failed his valorous check this round, so at the minute he's like hiding behind a tree. Okay, the creature's going to try and assault you now. He's going to stop focusing on Colin and he's going to try and bite your head off.
Oh.
I presume you'd like to do something about that.
Yeah. I want to hit it back. Ooh. 7.
I got a 20, but unfortunately that's not, his skill's less than 20. That's a fumble for the creature. So it ends up like biting the top of the stone and cracking its teeth. And you can roll damage as you get to stab it while it's otherwise occupied. Change dice.
No, please no. 13.
13, okay, it's a small scratch,
Yeah.
given its thick hide, but you do inflict some damage at least.
Oh.
Okay. Have you decided what you're doing?
I'll try to continue with my horse.
Okay.
Can I also yell at maybe Jerface can untie the lady?
Yeah, you can make a squire roll for your face as well.
Yes, for squire roll. No for horse.
Okay.
Maybe you should change the horse, not the die.
You have got other horses to.
Don't push the horses.
Yeah. Okay, so while you're riding around in circles,
Get in there.
Jafes has run up with his little sewing scissors and he's scrubbing away trying to get through these heavy ropes. Oh, help me, help me. This big slobbering beast is above him. Bits of his mouth like flobber on him. Okay, okay. Yes, Sir Taffin, seeing the bravery of your squire, comes running across the glade and he brings his sword out and starts hacking at the ropes as well, trying to free his sister. Saying, don't worry, I'll save you, Colwyn. I'm a big brave boy. He looks up at the huge monster.
Crispin, don't stand there like an idiot. Help them!
Make a square roll.
It's a success.
So, okay. This was like, what? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. And he decides to join in. He has been chasing your horse that you dismounted, which has run off, but he's brought that back now. Okay, so now you're still struggling to get into the fray, so it's still just you and this big creature.
Yeah, I'm the only one doing the thing.
Ooh, I got 15.
I got 6.
Okay.
Oh, what?
So, because you got a success, you get to use your shield for your armor.
Mm-hmm.
So your armor's down your bottom right of your character sheet, and you can take
Well, it's
18 damage less your armor.
and I have 16 armor.
Okay, so you just take 2 hit points damage, which, yeah, it's about the middle. Is 18 bigger than your size? So if you look at your statistics in the top middle, there's a size stats at the top of statistics.
Size, yeah, it's 11.
Yeah, so because the amount of damage is bigger than your size, you need to make a dexterity roll for me.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, it's knocked you off your feet.
Oh. I failed.
Okay, so although minimal damage, it does swat you to one side.
Mm-hmm.
And now the squires all like look up at this big thing that's got a clear attack on them. Unless maybe Sir Bertram can do something about it.
I'll jump off the horse, stupid animal, and will rush on my feet.
Sure, okay. Well, it's not noticed you because of all the activity in front of it, so you can have a free strike if you want, but remember that you're at -5 to your skills.
And then, knowing Bertram, he will probably yell something very glorious while attacking.
Well, why wouldn't he?
Yes! Yes, I made it! Even with minus!
Just in time.
Well done. Roll your damage.
Mm.
So middle of the character sheet, roughly speaking, or top third maybe.
Yep.
Just into your statistics.
Mm. 14.
Okay, it's again a bold strike which an unarmored man wouldn't be able to stand, but this creature with its thick, matted, filthy fur, the sword doesn't go quite as deep as you would hope.
It's a lance.
A lance, sorry. Yeah, still. Whatever weapon you're using, it doesn't go very deep. Maybe if you'd been on your horseback, that would have been more impressive. Who can say? Okay, so now I'm just going to roll randomly for this. Yeah, so the creature like leaps at the young knight you've got with you, Sir Martin's son. Do you try and get in the way?
Yes, I definitely try to get in the way.
Wonderful. So because you've had to get up as well,
Mhm.
you're going to have -5 this time
Okay.
to your roll, but you
Welcome to the club.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I got 7.
I got 16 -5, 11.
Uh,
And my sword is 17.
Okay, so you get the -5 goes to your sword skill, so you count scored 12,
Mhm.
and 11's under it, but better than mine, so you succeed. You can roll your damage.
Wait, -5 goes to my sword skill.
So and then
Oh.
just roll dice normally.
Oh, okay. Then I got 16 on my dice roll. I thought
Ah.
that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all right. I haven't
I
explained
missed
that.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, any penalties or bonuses go to the
Yeah,
skill,
yeah.
and then you roll your dice normally.
Yeah. So it's a fail.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
no.
I get to bat at you again with its claw talent. Oh dear. This is more impressive.
Whoa.
To 28 damage.
And it's without a shield.
Without shield because you
Whoa.
failed your roll.
Whoa. So it's like 10 damage. So it's 18. Yeah.
How are you looking? You'll notice that you've got an unconsciousness rating.
Yeah. I'm there. Like I have 4 hit points left. Oh my
Okay, still
God.
alive. That's the
Yeah,
good
I'm
news.
still alive, but I'm unconscious. Yeah.
Okay, so you've scrambled to your feet, and then as you get up, one of its limbs produces this huge bear paw, which just smashes your head off the rock. There's a clang as your helmet dents, and then you fall unconscious
Mhm.
down. let's just make a quick roll for the other guys. Oh, okay, so the young knight's not doing very well. He's starting to panic. Do you want to make squire rolls, both of you, to see how your squires are getting on?
Yeah, your face is fine.
Yeah, Crispin is fine as well.
Okay, so between them, they've managed to free Lady Cohen, which is good. So they're taking her away. So Taffan's going to go with his sister as well. So that all four of them are trying to flee. It's like if only there was something to hold them back, and happily there is in the form of Sir Bertram. So Bertram, you've seen your brother go down, your squires and everyone else is running away, and there's just you in front of this weird creature. What do you want to do?
I want to attack it, of course.
It'll try and defend itself.
It might be a very short game.
Oh, that's how you achieve game under 2 hours.
I'm doing good. I've got 6 against the skill of
Yep,
12.
I got an 8. So it's not an impressive strike from the monster, though. Well,
Good.
I mean, relatively speaking, it's 22 damage.
Oh.
The good news is you get your arm around your shield because you succeeded.
So it's 22, 4. It's 6 damage for me.
And can you make a dexterity roll, please?
I can. And I fail.
Okay, so it again knocks you off your feet
Boom.
as you fall down. Okay, go on.
No.
Second breath.
I've got an idea for the next round if we are to survive.
For the next character you wanted to say.
Of course.
Oh.
I mean, happily, I've got spare characters, so we can always go to them. All right, so if you want your squire to help you, you can make a squire roll to get him to drag you out of the way if you want. That's something you can do.
Yeah, he's there for that. Yeah, it's a success.
Okay. Crispin starts to drag you by your heels out of the way, so that's good. Go on, Bertram, you said you had a crazy idea. Sorry, a good idea.
I've got an even better idea now.
Oh, amazing. Hit me with it.
As I'm lying on my back, I try to secure my spear so that it's
It's a lance.
whatever.
It
My lance.
counts as a spear when you're not on a horse, so yeah, it's fine.
Well, it's just lance and spear. There are two different things here.
Yeah, so that it's like it's behind me, secured against the ground.
Yep.
And I want to try and yell and somehow make the beast interested in me. Yeah, taunt it so that it tries to go after me, but then it will.
Yeah, you will raise your lance at the last moment, and it will.
Yeah, so it basically
It will pierce him.
Yeah, pierce itself while trying to attack me while I'm lying on the ground.
Well, this is a good idea, and unbeknownst to you, there are actually rules for this kind of thing. So if you're setting a spear against a charge, then you get +5, and if you've got a longer weapon than the opponent, which you have, then you get another +5.
Whoa!
So although you've got -5 for being melancholy, you've got +10. So overall +5 you get to your skill.
So
And this is
you're
over 20
totally
now.
not making it up just right now.
No, these are rules. You can set your lance against a charge. You can definitely do that. Yeah. So +5, and it's gonna you don't need to encourage it much. It's like tasty night meat. It's going rushing towards you. So we'll make an opposed roll and see how you do. So
What do I roll against?
So it's
My lance.
Yeah, we'll be generous. It should be spear. Well, let's assume it's lance. So what's your lance skill?
17.
So it'll be 22. So add 2 to your dice roll. Basically, if you get 18 or more, you've got a critical.
I've got 17. Oh, but with +2, it's 19.
Yeah, I mean, natural 18 or more would have turned into
Okay.
critical. So, yeah. I just got a regular success, so you get to roll your damage. It's just not a critical, so it's just normal damage.
18.
Okay. It's a decent strike. It buries itself upon your spear point. I will make... okay, it still seems quite happy to fight at the minute. That's the thing.
Well, maybe he is at least somewhat pinpoint down.
I mean, he's quite wounded now. Unlike your
Sir
other strikes.
Drake! Sir Drake, make the final blow.
So Drake is
Unconscious! Oh no!
You look around and see crispy drag in your face.
Yeah, so
I don't know. Have you got a special item that does any healing or anything? I can't remember which character you've got, so it may...
no, it doesn't do any
Oh,
healing.
but Lady Colwyn is a healer. Maybe she will come to your help.
Maybe. Maybe she will. Again, I'll be generous. I'll let you roll your Valorous rating, which is in your traits on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
If you succeed a Valorous roll, we'll say that she gets a burst of courage and decides to come and help you.
So she will get a burst of my courage. Yes, it's a success.
Is there all for handsomeness or something?
Flirting. I can flirt even when I am unconscious.
You've got flirtinesses.
Yes.
Okay, so...
Oh yeah, I've got a flirting of 3.
I have a flirting of 18. I can flirt with my eyes closed and unconscious, yes.
Which may be relevant later, but not right now. just point out. The good news is she has a healing poultice, which will give you 9 hit points back.
Oh.
You suspect, well, you don't suspect because you're unconscious. Maybe it's a good Christian night. You'd be like, what's that weird enchanted stuff you're putting on me? But all you do is you wake up again and go, oh, that was cool. What happened? And we don't need to worry about the weird fairy stuff she's done to you.
Yeah.
In the Christian night, you just wake up. It must be God's blessing or something like that.
Oh, the love of a beautiful lady.
Cool,
Yes.
that must be it. Something of that nature. But it'll be around for you to kind of like get back to your feet and work out what's going on to join in again. So it's just you and the monster for another round before.
Can I hope for Jerface to help and pull me from under the creature and give me a sword instead of my lance, which is now stuck
Sure.
in its...
All you need to do is make a squire roll.
Yes.
Okay, yep, you're hauled out and the sword's thrust into your hand, and then this weird monster attacks you with various mouths and claws.
Do I still have a +5 or not anymore?
Not anymore.
Do I still have a -5 on my melancholy?
I'll let you make a valorous roll to see if that strike with a lance has cheered you up again.
Yes, it did.
Okay, you can ignore your minus then.
Yes, just under. I rolled 13 out of 14. I'm not very good with sword.
That's good enough. You can roll your damage.
Why is damage the same for different types of weapon?
Yeah.
It just is.
Okay.
If you wanted more damage with your lance, you should have been on a horse.
So-
I mean, I hate to take you to night school, but
So
I tried
if you're on a horse with a lance, you'll get more damage.
yeah, you roll the horse's damage bonus rather than your own, which will be bigger.
What's the...
If you flip on the back, you'll see you've got a charger.
Oh,
and
okay,
that's a different set of damage.
Yeah.
And one of the knights has got a particularly good Andalusian charger, but even a regular one's.
Yeah, I would have
Well-
7d6 if I'm on a horse.
Wow, my charger is barely better than me with a sword.
So have
Okay.
you rolled damage?
Yes. 8 plus 5, 13.
13. Okay.
I can count.
It's death by inches at the minute. The creature's not dead. I will see if it's still interested in fighting, though.
I continue taunting it.
And it turns out...
You don't like it anymore, are you? You coward, you can only fight maidens when they're tied to the rock. Come fight me.
No. And it turns tail, having failed its valorous and flees into the wood, seeking easier prey or fresh meat.
What? It flees.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. And at that point, Taffa just out, yeah! And waves his sword about. Let there be a lesson to you. And then his arm aches, so he brings his arm back down again. Oh, Sir Knights, we found my sister. All is good.
I'm looking at the beautiful lady who stands before me, who woke me up from this, and I say, oh, "My beautiful lady, we found you. We rescued you."
You
We
did.
spilled blood for
Yes.
Yeah, quite a lot, she says. Do you want to make a flirting roll for me?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's a success.
Oh, yeah, she seems quite enamored with it. She's like, oh, perhaps I don't have a horse. Perhaps I could ride with you on yours.
Yes, that would be lovely.
And Taffa's like, but my sister, do you not want to ride with me?
I am her rescuer. She will be safer with me than with you.
That's probably true.
You must tell us all about that evil knight who kidnapped you.
Yeah. Where is he? What happened?
Why did he leave you here to die?
No one can make it through the forest. Everyone knows the hideous beast will devour them unless, of course, it's given a sacrifice. Why, he told me all kinds of wondrous things, but he just wanted to leave me here for the beast so that he could make it through the enchanted wood.
Not under our watch.
And he's fled that way. Perhaps, oh yes, if you can take me back to my father, and then you'll just have to find your own sacrifice. But that can be someone from the village or something. Because surely you don't want to just chase after that horrible knight. He's gone now. We should go back to my castle.
Well, maybe Sir Teflon can take young lady back to the castle, and we can continue chasing the beast.
But I would really use some healing.
Yeah.
Neither of you are particularly familiar with the system, so I'll just explain that healing's longer term in this game, so you'll get your healing rate back once per week. So you've been going back to the castle for several weeks.
And this lady who can heal can't help with that.
She's done her best for you.
Okay.
She could also apply her arts to help with Sir Bertram, perhaps, before she departed, if you wanted to send her away.
Well, I guess it's our decision now if we want to send her away with brother or if we want to go back to the castle. Then we'll need to go through the woods again.
Okay, if we can't heal, we need to press forward, I think. If it makes no difference to go back to the castle, then we can send her with her brave brother.
I mean, when did he leave you here?
Yeah.
A few hours, I think. I can't.
Oh, I think we can make it. We can still make it.
Yeah, we should press forward.
Okay. The good news is she applies a poultice to you as well. Depending on how pious you are. Oh, you're quite pious, aren't
I
you?
am.
Yeah, the thing she brings
17.
Ooh, yeah, it's definitely not normal. It's not natural what she's doing. She seems to draw on the energies of the wood even to apply this to you. How comfortable do you feel about this?
Well, this is the part where I'm a bit confused in the system because I'm very religious, but also I'm quite pious.
Okay, so because are you famously pious? So is it 16 or above?
It's 17, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we get to make up to 2 rolls. The first one is you're trying to basically fail your pious rolls. You forget about all that Christian stuff right now until you get some nice good healing.
Nope. It's a critical success.
Oh, okay.
I know what happens next.
I've kind of got some bad news for you. What you can then do is try and roll the opposite. So you can try and succeed in a worldly check.
Nope. It's 17 again.
Okay, right. So you're desperate for some healing, but then when you see the unnatural nature of what's happening, it's starting to glow with a forest green. The salve seems to like lift itself up and come out of the pot to claw its way to your exposed wounds. And
be gone, satanic powers.
And they slosh back into the.
What is this?
Oh, it doesn't normally do this. She said. And there's like a glow around you. The forest itself seems to pull away from your soul almost.
Maybe that's the hand of the god. Don't use those cursed words on such a beautiful lady. She can't be a pagan.
Can she not? Of course she's not. She's the daughter of Sir Martin, a good Christian knight.
Yes.
Yes. Quite.
Right, my lady?
Yes, that's right, she says. Unconvincingly. So the good news is you can get 3 hit points back as she binds your wounds just with normal bandages and things like that.
Well, I failed my...
Because you got a critical pious roll before and you failed your will, I think you just have to like not take the weird stuff. But you can take a bandage and some stitching.
Yeah, I mean, I failed my suspicious roll, so...
All right, yeah, you should check.
Fair enough. Maybe this is the influence of these weird woods on the good Christian soul you are. Thank you for your help.
Like, yeah, once she gets back home, she'll be fine. It's just these strict ones. I've been feeling a bit queer myself. We're fine. We should get through it quickly, though. Let's
Yes,
hang
yes. You
there.
did well, Jarface. I'm
Oh,
proud of you.
Very good, very good. And he starts rearranging your cloak for you. Let's just be gone.
Yes, let's continue.
Let's continue. Let's press forward.
Lovely. Okay, well, it's been roughly an hour of game time, so what I'm going to suggest even now is we have a quick...
Jest?
Suggest. It's very funny. Is we'll have a quick break there. Don't worry at home. We're going to edit this down, so it'll be quick for you. But right now, we're going to have a fine repast. We're going to break out the rations, maybe some Frankish wine, and we'll be back with you very soon. Welcome back, everyone, to Unconventional GMs, where we're playing Pendragon. And as you can see, we're live and direct from Kyiv in Ukraine. While I'm here, I should probably point out, down below in the description, we're going to have some links of places you can donate. So if you're feeling generous and want more glory on your character sheet, please do head down there and spare some money if you can. In the first half of our adventure, the knights are on the trail of Sabru Sans Pité, the knight without pity. He was stolen tournament prizes and raced off. Worse than that, it turns out he's beaten up poor villagers, he's kidnapped a lord's daughter, but our brave heroes are hot on his trail and are currently ploughing through the enchanted forest, the woods, to burst out on the other side, sending back a rescued daughter and a trusty brother. They're just ploughing on because they are the heroes of this tale. And so it is. We'll return. It is heading towards evening, although sun's not fully set when you come out of the enchanted forest.
We made it out!
Yes.
And there is much rejoicing.
Yeah.
Squires are particularly pleased. You've got a weird sense of time dilation, so you're not even sure if it's the same day or not or whatever, but you just trust that whatever happened to you probably happened to Sir Bruce as well, so you should at least be quite close to him. You can see ahead of you, there's a castle up on the rise of the hills, a proper one this time, actually made out of stone, and everything looks quite impressive. And you reckon this must be the castle of Sir Cadwell, who's an ally of your lord. And as you're travelling through on this autumn day, as evening's falling and the sun's at that golden hour, so you look particularly beautiful in the nice golden sunlight, and the wheat fields around you, you hear the sounds of a fight, perhaps. But as you draw closer, you notice that it's someone practicing. There's an older-looking castellan or man-at-arms, something like that, with a close-cropped grey beard, many scars that are healed up. And he's fighting with, at first you take to be a young man, but as you draw close, realise he's a woman who's training in the arts. Particularly striking in the golden hour, of course. Sir Drake's immediately radar switches on and goes, "Oh, hello," with a sheen of sweat across her brow and a fine figure with this backlit by the sun. But yes, as they realise that you're there, first they don't notice because of the clash of swords and that kind of thing. They start to look a bit guilty, maybe, or something like that. And she immediately puts her weapon away and starts to get dressed and toweling herself down, while a couple of squires kind of get in the way and busy themselves. And the old man kind of strides forward to the road where you are, across by the side of the field, saying, "Hello, knights. What brings you here? Surely you've not emerged from the enchanted wood. Do you not know that the bear-wolf pig-bear thing is in there?"
Oh, well, hello, good sir. Yes, we indeed emerged from the enchanted woods, and we've encountered the boar-wolf bear.
And we lived.
Well, sure. How is this? And then he looks at like the blood-stained clothes and things like that and goes, "Oh, very good."
Yes, it...
Maybe, I don't know, maybe I have some piece of hide of the beast somewhere on me.
Yeah. Oh, it is slain then. Wait till I tell everyone that the woods are safe once more.
No, woods are not safe. Unfortunately, creature fled. And
It is badly wounded, though, and
Yes.
Once we're done with our business here, we might chase it down and kill it for good, but now
or some of you can end suffering of this beast and take all the glory to yourself while we are finishing our very important quest.
I'm far too generous to allow you to give me the honor. Oh no, I couldn't take that from you. The glory must be yours, Sir Knights.
We are following the knight in
dark armor,
dark armor,
with a shield covered in some cloth.
and I'm describing the.
Yeah.
I think we know all of the regalias and like coat of arms.
Yeah, you do. Like I say, he kept his coat of arms covered for the tournament and stuff, but that's not unusual. Knights will quite often disguise themselves so that famous knights can just compete without all the attention. And he nods. Oh, well, yes, as our Lord Sakabwa has given hospitality to another knight who's come through. He didn't mention anything about any problems, and now enjoys the hospitality of my lord. You are welcome to him also, although I should remind you of the laws of hospitality. We won't brook any trouble underneath Sir Cadwell's roof, although you're welcome to join us if you wish.
Of course. Did this knight also emerge from the cursed woods?
I just seemed to appear, and no one knew where he came from.
Mm-hmm.
He said he'd been traveling a long time.
Mm-hmm.
We should then proceed.
Yes. We should proceed to the castle of your lord.
Of course. Let me guide you. And he goes and gets a horse and travels with him.
Okay. So what's it with
Will lovely lady follow us as well?
Oh, don't you worry about her. And he sort of like interposes himself.
Oh, not worried. This is very interesting that women in your lands.
No,
are
we're not
taught
mentioning
martial...
that. There's no mentioning of that. You didn't see anything there.
Yeah, we just saw the lovely lady.
No.
No?
Nobody saw any lovely lady fighting in the field. Let's be clear about that, Sir Knights. And he suddenly gets like quite aggressive about it and frowns at you both.
Okay. Of course.
And
Yeah.
surely there is no any problem in training ladies if they prefer swords to the needle.
Of course not. However, there were no ladies training down by the river
Yes,
today.
but theoretically, if there were...
Hypothetically, if a lady was to train, that would be fine.
Exactly.
We are an enlightened society. I'm just saying that on this particular day, you just met me. Are we of an accord, good Sir Knight? I do need to teach you a lesson as well. And he like puts his hand on his sword.
Are you threatening me?
I'm just seeing if we understand each other.
I understand what I saw with my own eyes. Are you asking me to lie to your lord?
I'm asking you to not mention it. You didn't see anything. No questions will arise, so don't volunteer any information. Surely this is something you can do. You can still remain an honest knight.
Well, unless he asks a direct question.
Well,
that
of
is.
course, then on your honor, you'll have to ask. But if no one asks you, then you shall not mention it. Do we agree, Sir Knights? Is
We
that
do.
reasonable?
Yes, we do.
Okay, very well then. And positive demeanor returns immediately. And as you ride, he starts pointing out various landmarks and bits and pieces. And night's probably more or less fallen by the time you get to the castle, but you're waved in almost immediately. All the usual stuff happens. Your squires can speak to the stable boys, and your horses can be well taken care of. And you're taken through, eventually, after you've refreshed yourselves, to the main hall. There's a huge fire lighting it up. There's a boar crackling on a spit. You can smell the lovely juices and it's just really, stomach start rumbling a little bit. You realize you haven't stopped to eat quite as often as you might normally do. And there's a huge high table and other benches. There's plenty of household knights here as well. There's some ladies and gentlefolk. A good atmosphere. There's fresh rushes on the floor. There's dogs sniffling about. Wine's being poured liberally. And you get a seat near the head table where you're given room as guests. And you notice on the opposite side, there's another knight in black, like silken shirt and a padded vestler. And you recognize Sir Bruce Sompite. He's opposite you, and he kind of like looks at you with a bit of he's just got a permanent sneer to his like, almost like he's French or something, looking down on you both. And he sort of smiles and swirls some wine around in his goblet. And the Lord Sir Cadwell is sat at the head of his table with his wife, and they're busy themselves ready. So, welcomed. A feast in honor of my guests. Two sets of visitors in one day. Truly, I am blessed. Where's my lazy daughter? She should be here soon. We're gonna have to start with that, and then at that point, this woman comes in, who you recognise as the woman you saw practicing arms, but this time she's hair all daintily done up with a ribbon tying it and a beautiful gown on. You don't quite recognise her at first, but it's definitely. I mean, you do because you've got this. You've got your knight's Tinder in your head. Where you're like, yeah, that's quite right. Yeah, so that yes, you recognise that Stephania, who's introduced you as a daughter, was the lady that was fighting down by the river. And so it is that the feast cracks off. Some pipers and drummers start playing, and there's plenty of food and wine presented.
I will ask for an audience with Sir Codwell as soon as possible. I'd say that we have a very important and urgent matter from Earl Henry. And we need to talk
Yes, and it's a very delicate matter.
in private.
Okay, can you make an intrigue roll for me? I mean, you can definitely make the roll. Whether you've got a very good number in intrigue is a different matter.
Would you like to maybe make an intrigue roll for the two of us?
Well, I can try.
Can we both try?
Mm. Feel free.
No.
No.
Okay, you look once more and think, oh, what's the right words? If only you had Sir Godfrey with you or one of the other travelling companions you normally do. He's got great skill at this. But in the end, you both like clumsily ask, and it becomes like everybody knows about it basically. So,
What is a rate?
all right, he's making a speech to a crowd or something like that. So you could definitely tell everyone about it in a broad way.
Well, that would be my plan B if now he refuses the audience.
So I think what your roles mean is that although you say it's a bit of a delicate matter, all the rest of it, so Cable's like, oh, come, Nats, we're all brothers here. We can say anything in front of each other. We're all
Very well, then. I have nothing to hide.
Yes, I can't hide it anymore. This other guest of you is dirty thief.
There's a gasp from everyone assembled.
We've been sent by Earl Henry to retrieve this devious knight because he stole. Did he steal from Earl Henry himself?
Yes.
He stole from Earl Henry himself.
And also, he kidnapped a young lady and tried to feed it to the boar bear wolf thingy.
And for the right of free passage instead of fighting it like a true knight.
Yes.
So we ask here in front all of you, good Sir Codwell, to please show justice and help us escort the said knight back to Earl Henry's,
To pay for his deeds.
and he will decide his fate.
Would you like to make an orate roll for me to see how well you come across?
I think I role-played magnificently.
That definitely deserves a dice roll. The dice gods are pleased with your oration. Well, Sir Cadwell listens to your stories and says, "Oh, well, this seems very just. And your agent said, my lord, of course I will." And then Bruce himself stands up, says, "Wait, you're my host. I demand trial by combat to prove my innocence." And Cadwell's, "Oh, well, to be fair, he is a knight." Does one of you wish to stand against him on the morrow to prove that he's guilty?
But maybe Lord Henry should decide if he is guilty or not.
Or Earl Henry can fight him if he chooses
Yes.
so, or
Well,
choose his champion.
Yes, but as you know, you're here, you've eaten my bread and salt, and we follow the rules of hospitality, and one of my laws is one of the old ones, that if someone demands a trial by combat, then I have to give it them.
Well, I will not shy away from this challenge, unless, of course, young Sir Drake wants to
So Drake's all pale from blood loss.
I'm yet to recover from the battle with
From the terrible monster which this other guest of yours tried to appease, feeding him the daughter of your neighbor, Sir Martin.
dishonest guest, I would even say.
Okay, well,
Don't you worry. I will fight on behalf of Earl Henry.
and there's a round of golf claps from everyone else. And tremendous fun. And given your words and your critical oration, like the crowd's very much on your side.
I hope I have like really nice outfit which Jerface took
I mean,
care
of
of.
course you do. Jaffar's got your best clothes out for this. It's a big feast in a proper castle. Super pleased. And he immediately comes up. Oh, that was a wonderful speech, sir.
Yes.
Oh, I got goosebumps. Honestly,
Thank you.
I do hope you don't die tomorrow. That'd be a shame.
Did he mention if it's gonna be a fight on like lances or swords?
Oh well, because you challenged, then your opponent gets to choose the weapons. That's nice, isn't it, sir?
It is indeed.
As you've often told me, you're great with all weapons.
Yes.
And you wouldn't lie to me, would you, sir?
Well, when Knight is talking to his squire, it's not a matter of lying, you know that. Make sure all of my armor is very shiny for tomorrow.
Oh, really? Do I have to
Yes.
get the barrel of sand out? To place havoc with my hands. I was going to do some more needlework. I was going to embroider your cloak with the Boarwolf bear and things.
Ooh, I like that. But then again, you have to be really close to me to see that, whilst the shining of an armor, all of the crowd can make notice of. Won't you agree?
Yes, sir.
That's what I thought.
And Crispin slops up to get a barrel full of sand to start to roll around all night to shine your armor for you.
Crispin, that's very kind of him.
Sorry. Well, yeah, Jaffar's can't do it. It's like, so the pair of squires will shine your armor and stuff like that. Yeah, so the crowd definitely changes its mood. Bruce tries to bold his way through it and just charm people, but everybody's like, "Oh no, you're probably a baddie now." So he ends up
Well-
slinking off to bed early.
Can we maybe try to talk to some locals or to learn some more about this Bruce with no pity?
Yeah.
Because he had a weird horse with these horseshoes leaving the
Yeah.
burn marks, and maybe he is like in some devilish magical tricks, something.
Yeah, so he won't pull any tricks during the combat.
Or at least if he does, we will
We'll
be prepared.
yes.
You can. You're going to be upset to find out it's an intrigue roll, but you can definitely make a roll if you want to check.
How about I make squire roll and ask Jerface to talk to stable boys or like help at the
Yeah, the quality of the information will be less good because
What
it's
ab-
gossip among stable boys. But
What about I will try to talk to Lady Stephanie?
we can talk to Castellan because we can blackmail him. I mean, of course.
I can flirt with her. Can
okay,
I?
so at one point you get close to Stephanie to talk to her.
Yeah.
Obviously, because it's the Lord's daughter, there are several eyes sort of like side eyeing and keeping an eye on you and stuff like that. But sure.
Yeah, but I can like talk to her quietly and ask her about this new guest. Maybe she is lady little bit more capable than regular Lord's daughter. Spotted something about this knight, or I know heard something about him.
Yes, maybe. She's a little bit suspicious of you because she obviously has a secret that she's trying to keep from her father, and you come talking in quiet tones makes her immediately worried that you're going to say something. But can you make a trusting roll for me to see whether she's going to take you into her confidence? So that's on the personality traits on the left-hand side.
Yeah. It's a success.
Okay. Yeah, she seems quite happy to share with you. And says, look, he's a very good knight as it happens. He's strong. His horse is a fairy beast. I don't really know, but it's magical.
Mm.
Travels much faster than others. It's not frightened of strange monsters or sounds or anything like that. And he's a great swordsman and lancer as well. He's moves with great speed. And she starts going on, and you get the feeling that she might have like practiced with him or something like that. So one day I hope to be the same skill of arms as someone like that. Although he's got a black heart, there's things we can learn from people like that.
Yeah, maybe you learn some tricks which might help Sir Bertram tomorrow, or maybe you spot some weakness.
Weakness, you say?
Yeah, some
Perhaps he's just
strange lump.
too good looking, or
Better looking than me? Of course, it's because I'm wounded. And he tried to unfairly went through the woods.
Well, the fight that you will have will probably be either to first blood or to submission if you choose. But what I would say is that he always wants to fight to the death. There's a darkness inside him. Well, it was only because I had the Castellan with me when we practiced that I was saved. I could see the fire in his eyes. He has a strong passion. He's quick to anger and takes glee in blood and death, it would seem, despite his skills. So I would advise you, if you fight him, to not hold back at all.
Mm-hmm.
He may seem to be wounded or ask for forgiveness, but he'll just take the opportunity to strike you.
And he's quick to be angered.
Oh, very much so.
Oh.
I managed to land a blow on him, and this seemed to drive him furious immediately, and he forgot himself.
That's an interesting. Thank you, my pretty lady. And I kiss her hand.
And immediately an old matronly woman swoops in, snatch her hand back. Anyway, it's time we were going to bed, don't you think? Excellent.
Yeah, so I'm telling Sir Bertram that
Thank you.
You should not hold back.
I never hold back.
You should taunt him, as you already did with the monster.
I'm good in taunting.
Yeah.
So that evening, you can get a good night's rest. We shall say, for the sake of argument, that this was when the clock ticks over on your healing rate. So, I mean, character sheets where your hit points are, just over there, you'll see a healing rate of like 2 or 3, probably. So you can get that many hit points back, because it's that day of the week. Because in Pendragon, you get that back once per week. So, not the first time that I've had to sit for 6 weeks outside a castle recovering, but you just get the one. And the following day, there is a sense of expectation in the air. You're up nice and early. You haven't got the lazy night with you that I normally play with, so you can both just get up, no problems. You can eat a good breakfast and get down. And within the bailey of the castle, there's an area being cleared. There's the household knights around to make sure that everything goes as it should. And you can prepare yourself. So you get on one side of the field, and then trotting out from the other comes Sir Bruce. Or does he? Crispin, who's very good at recognizing people, leans into you. Sir, isn't this, there's something, that's a smaller knight than Sir Bruce, surely, isn't it? That horse doesn't look like a fairy horse. It just looks like a normal horse, doesn't it, sir?
Yes, it did. Indeed. Is Sir... Not Sir... Does he try to run away? Dishonestly, of course.
Do you want to make an awareness roll for me?
Of course I do. I fail.
Okay, so I think you're in the zone. You're not really just seeing this huge black horse with a rider upon it.
I have it in my backstory provided by generous GM that I always demand to see the face of any knight I have fought.
That doesn't sound like something I'd do. Are you sure? Have you added that in?
No, it's laminated.
The laminated character sheets. It must have been me. Oh, God. Okay, so you do make that demand.
And I rarely forget someone once I have met them.
Okay, you can make a recognize roll as well if you want then.
Oh. What's recognize?
It's a skill, so center of the character sheet bottom half.
Yes, I make it.
Okay, you can immediately see that just from the frame, the body shape, it's not Sir Bruce. In fact, it's a more slight figure, perhaps a woman. and the knight that you give out your challenge to withdraw the helm refuses and just shakes the big helm. And then no, and couches a lance. But
Well,
it's clearly not Sir Bruce.
I will make it aware. This is fine if Sir Bruce decided to call his champion to fight instead of him, but it is only fair if we know the name of the champion, and also make sure that Sir Bruce is not running away meanwhile.
Yes. Dishonesty in this house by his lies.
There's a susurration among the crowd's like. There's lots of talking going on. Yeah, can you make a squire roll for me?
Sure. It's a success.
Okay, you've already got your suspicions and sent Crispin around asking questions. He comes rushing back to you, saying, "Sir, that apparently in the early hours, just as dawn was breaking, that a knight was seen leaving."
So, Bruce has left.
Are you saying it out loud?
Yeah, I'm saying it to you. I don't know if I close to you, but if I close to you, I will try to say it to you. It
Okay.
seems like
Does anybody respond to my initial claims? Because I expressed myself loud and clear. I'm saying that the person I'm fighting is not the one who challenged me. And I would like to know where is the one who challenged me. I can fight whoever he wants me to fight on his behalf, but...
Okay, I'm still going to ask for a narration roll, just to see how this goes down with the crowd, because they're all keyed up for a fight, and even if it's not the one they're expecting. Okay.
No.
So, yeah, there's a lot of confusion, and in the end, Sir Cadwell says, "Okay, well, Sir Knights, I'm not sure what's occurring, but now everybody's here, and there's like loads of people. Let's at least just like have a display of knightly valor. We can do that, can we not, to appease the crowds? Perhaps a strike to first blood would be acceptable to both knights."
good, sir. But can we make sure that the perpetrator is still here? That he's not run away, as some rumors might suggest that early in the morning someone was leaving this castle.
Somebody left. This sounds most unusual. And he sort of scratches, and he ends up speaking to the Castellan and says, "What's going on? Like, get the knight to show his face immediately. I've had enough of this messing about." And the Castellan starts to like, he starts sweating. And, "Yes, my lord, I'll see to this." And as he gets close to the other knight, he's like, you can see him sort of whispering something, and your opponent turns tail on horse and just flees back through the crowd, pushing them out of the way with his horse and disappearing.
Aha! You see, that's what we were saying all along. He's not honest.
Presumably I was already near my horse
Oh,
or
yeah.
on the horse
Yeah.
because I was preparing. I want to rush after them.
All I'll ask for is a horsemanship roll to see if you can safely get through without
Ooh.
plowing through the crowds.
Do I want to try to inspire myself? It did
You
not
tell
work
me.
so well last time, but I'll try again. I mean, the tale of Uncle Benjamin was not so convincing, but you know what Aunt Theodore used to tell me while she was alive?
Before the wolf got to her,
She actually fell down the horse.
did she?
Into the jaws of the wolf.
Yes, that you have to be the one with your horse to make a good horseman. It's a 1.
That's fine.
That's
That's a
good.
success. Perfectly good success.
Just for a moment. It was...
Which game am I playing?
It's low good.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you ably guide your horse here without like knocking anyone over or trampling
Okay.
someone beneath the
And
hooves.
now horsemanship with +5, right?
Oh yeah, that was the passion, wasn't it? Yeah. Yes, you're +10.
+10. Wow.
Yeah, it's +5 in the new rules, but we're playing 5-point gas, so you get +10.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, no problem. Daintily ride your horse through, and you chase round through the other buildings and past the smithy and stuff like that. And round the back of the castle, where one of the sally ports is, you see the knight dismounting, and the helmet's pulled off, and you see the lord's daughter,
Hmm.
who whips round as hears the thundering of your hooves. It says, "Oh, good tonight. Forgive me. I just wanted to test my arms against you." Sir Bruce said that this was the way to do it. You have to fight a real opponent.
This is very true, what he said, but yet he was dishonest with you, making you fight in his stead while he's fleeing, and you know he is a wanted man. Tell me at once when and where did he go? Do you know where he's hiding? Which road did he take?
Well, yes, he said he to the river. He said he could get across the border, and once he was there, he'd be safe.
Okay, make sure to give this information to Sir Drake, and I will leave immediately chasing the treacherous knight, and I hope Sir Drake will catch up with the information, but you have to promise me that you will let him know momentarily.
Of course. And she looked like really ashamed. But you won't tell my father, will you?
We'll see how it ends. You must be on your best behavior until then, and maybe you will have your fight with real opponent, with a real knight.
Oh, yes, that would be great. Okay.
Off we go.
Off you go. Yeah, and someone quickly comes to warn you, or to give you the message that Sir Bruce has fled, and your friend Sir Bertram's already on his tail.
I want to inspire myself because he broke the laws of hospitality.
You very much did.
Yes, and hospitality is it's my passion, actually. Yeah.
Quite literally.
Who would have known? Yeah, but hospitality is kind of my thing, and when someone is breaking it, it outrages me. I just can't handle this. Or can I?
Maybe.
Yeah, I can't. I can't handle it. So I'm
Very much inspired.
yeah, I'm very much inspired, very much enraged, and I'm jumping on my horse and going after the Sir Bertram.
Yep, no problem. So inspiration will give you a bonus to a skill, but it's not needed right now, so we'll just save it for later when you need something, and then you can just say inspired if that's all right. I didn't want to interrupt you in your, in your speech. So the pair of you ride. For the sake of brevity, we shall skip forward. There's like a montage scene, riding up and down hills. And
I was going to ask if Sir Drake's horse is as energetic as he is, and they can make up with me quite quickly.
Well, if it's not, it's problem, not mine. It will become more energetic.
Okay. Well, for the sake of seeing who's the better horseman, then let's both roll horsemanship and see.
It's a 12. It's a success.
Yeah, I have a 10 out of 25.
Yeah. So a success is like both succeed. That's happy. No problems. Because you got a slightly higher roll, you catch up. I will say. I think that seems fair.
Yeah.
Although you're inspired, so really you're slightly better. So, but
Good to see you, Sir Drake.
Yes. So this bastard endangered second lady.
Yes, he does not care about anyone but himself.
Yeah.
Not even his.
Not a bad idea.
and you muse on an alternative career path. You head down into a valley. You can see in this gentle valley full of fields of wheat and such like that, there is a silvery river that flows through it with a stone cobbled bridge across. And there's a pavilion set up, a knight's there, and he seems to be sat on horseback on the middle of the bridge, kind of holding it. You presume from this sort of thing it's where someone would challenge other knights to kind of prove themselves or whatever. And Sir Bruce is just ahead of you, heading towards this knight. And you can see the other knight sort of standing forward and giving his challenge. Bruce tips back his head and then just rides at the river, and his fairy charger just rides across the top of the water, avoiding the bridge and altogether. And he gets to the other side and turns around to like laugh at the guy on the bridge, and sees you two as well, and laughs at both of you as well, and kind of just tips the feather of his helm towards you, does a wave goodbye, and then spurs on his magical steed again and starts riding off. So you can ride down there, thunder down, but as you get to the bridge, unfortunately, there is another knight there who's a little bit confused about what's just happened, but nevertheless says, Stop, Sir Knights! I challenge anyone who attempts to cross this bridge in a strength, feat of arms, or some other such knightly duty. What shall we pick? Perhaps gaming. Who likes chess? I am very good with a hawk. And he starts going to this big speech about his various abilities.
Do I recognize his coat of arms?
If you make a heraldry roll for the coat of arms,
Heraldry? I don't think I do.
or recognize for his face, so it's whichever one.
No, I failed either way. It's a fumble.
You fumbled. Okay, you think this must be Sir Lancelot that you've heard so much about recently. He's very good with the lance, even better than you.
Oh, good sir. Is it Sir Lancelot? Am I correct? I heard you're marvelous with lances, and as much as I would love to
Joust?
задовільнити.
Fulfill?
As much as I would love to fulfill your request for a challenge, I must kindly postpone it. But instead, I ask you to please join us in pursuit of this sorrowful knight who just passed the river without as much as talking to you. You saw him. We can still catch up with him.
You
He
confused me
is-
with some of the knights, and now you're making excuses. Let me speak to the more glorious amongst you. What do you have to say for yourself?
We are in real hurry. We are following that bastard who already endangered 2 beautiful ladies. Will you let him escape?
Okay, do you want to roll honor for me?
Yes.
Which is bottom left in the passions.
Oh, it's a
Ooh.
passion. It's a crit.
Oh, why didn't you say so? I don't know what this knight was babbling about, but of course. And he immediately gives way for you.
Oh,
Thank you, your good sir, your honorable knight.
I hope you join us.
Okay, no problem. So with that easily dealt with,
I was sure Sir Lancelot looked a bit different.
Maybe he should have a lance with him.
so
Maybe more than one.
you both try down to pursue Sir Bruce once more. He's slowed down, thinking that he has more time, so he's a little bit surprised when around a bend in a copse of trees, you two appear thundering behind him, with your squires struggling to keep up as best they can with all the other string of horses you have.
And our capes playing in the wind.
And you can see beyond there is another lord's castle, a Matabele one, but this isn't a vassal of your lord. It's a rival, maybe not an enemy, but someone that's perhaps not, not easily friendly. But it's Sir Marshall the Forgiving, so he's not known for being cruel or anything like that. But nevertheless, he doesn't owe you anything. And Bruce kind of has a think about it, and then decides he's going to try and flee for the castle to get hospitality again before you can catch him. So, do you both want to make some kind of? Oh, have you got a suggestion?
Wow,
About
I'm
what you
just very happy I'm inspired for horsemanship.
Of course you are. So a horsemanship roll to see if you can...
Yes, please. No. That's
Yes.
3 out of 25.
Okay, so because your skill's above 20, what you do is add the extra onto your dice roll. So you've actually got +5 to roll an 8.
What do you mean 3 out of 25?
I rolled a 3 out of my skill of 25.
Yeah, the lower the better.
Yeah, but if I would have rolled 18 plus, it would have been a crit.
Oh, you wanted a crit. Okay.
Of course!
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You can't fail, but so,
Okay.
so you hope for a critical because
okay.
that's the better result. But as it is, I only rolled a 5, and you've got 3 + 5, 8, and you've got an 11, so you both beat him. So you can both catch him at the same time. So I guess one of you, perhaps because you're inspired, you like head him off, and you're down the other side of the. So now he's kind of stuck between you on the road. And as he looks about, and you can see like there's just a flicker of doubt in his eyes as he calls for his squire and puts his helmet on. So it's just so nice. It's only honourable to fight 1-on-1, is it not?
But do you have an honor even?
Oh, are you afraid you're gonna lose?
Yes.
You fled, even fighting one of us, me.
Why should we give you an honor of fighting one-on-one when you already failed one of your chances?
Cowardly dogs.
Cowardly
Cowardly
failed.
you did.
Yes.
Okay, he's going to inspire his hatred of you two and succeeds.
Oh, we're in his passions.
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
and
bananas.
I want to add my inspiration to this swordsmanship.
Okay, no problem. You can do that. All right. So he's going to start with his lance, which is not inspired. He's going to use swordsmanship as well. So what he does is wheel, since he recognizes you as the best lancer, and he's going to charge for you first of all with his lance, as you'll have to catch up to then engage with his sword. So, do you want to make opposed lance rolls?
I would love to.
I got 2.
I've got 13 out of 17.
Okay, so it's a hit. So you roll your horse's damage bonus because it's lances.
Horsey. Mm. I have just enough dice.
Yeah.
Ooh, I've got some 6s. God. 10, 22, 28, 29.
29 is a large number. You definitely see blood. He stays on his mount though, even though like your lance buries itself and snaps in his shoulder. Yeah, it's you're not sure how much is him and how much is the magical steed keeps him upright, but he stays on his horse, and you can see the surprise in his eyes as you flash past each other. And then as he wheels about, presumably you come thundering up on your horse to attack him as well.
Yes.
Okay, well he's going to try and defend himself. He'll call out to his squire and does get a sword placed in his hand, which is good news.
Okay.
And then you roll again. So what's your swordsmanship?
22 with a bonus of 5, right?
Yeah,
so
bonus 10.
bonus of 10.
Yes,
so it's
in
27.
my rolls.
So it's 27.
Yeah, so add 17 dice rolls. So that means 13 or above will be a critical for you.
Okay. And it's a crit. It's a 16.
Okay, brilliant. Roll double damage then. And while you're working that out, I'll just explain to people back home in 6th edition, you'd only get a +5 for a regular passion, and you'd get +46. But we're playing the older rules where you get +10 for the passion and double damage because it's more exciting.
So it's 14. And the second one is.
Would you like some more D6s?
No, I'm okay. It's 29.
29. It's another large number. He did succeed, so he doesn't get his shield, which is nice. Still, though, he is barely conscious and dismounted. You knock him from his horse as he hits into the ground, and the pair of you kind of wheel around him. And as he drags himself to his feet, looking this way and that, he shouts,
Do you forfeit?
Yes, I forfeit. And like holds his sword at his side.
Bring down your sword.
Make an awareness roll for me.
It's a success.
Okay, you see he's lowering his sword, but you see like there's just something like wiggling his eyebrows or something, just like there's a weird expression, and you notice at one minute that his squire's got a spear and running up beside you to try and drive it into your side.
Whoa.
So I'll let you make an opposed strike if you want, because you spotted it. I get 5.
It's a 14.
Okay, and you inspired, so it's a critical.
Yes.
So, do you want to kill his squire or just knock him unconscious? Or do you want to roll the dice and let them decide?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Roll for forgiven or vengeful, yeah?
Where is it?
It's personality traits.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's try. It's a vengeful.
Okay, you can just kill him outright if you
Yes,
wish. Yeah.
that's what I will
You
do.
strike
No
him.
trickery here. Only the honor.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I'm inspired by honor. Yeah.
Okay, with his squire struck down, Sir Bruce looks a bit worried and drops his sword.
We will take
I
him.
jump down and probably, I don't know if it's a knightly thing to do to tie him up or asking the squire to do it.
Yeah, ask the squire. We should ask squires to tie him up.
Okay, let's make a squire roll.
What do you mean? Do you think they're afraid of him?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
It's a success.
Okay, between the two squires, they tie up Sir Bruce,
Mm.
and you're going to head back with him, I presume?
Yes.
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 Excellent.
We will stop in both castles on our way and enjoy the hospitality. And maybe the lady Stefania will have her,
Regrets, maybe,
well, I was thinking her fight. She wanted to fight a real knight.
with him. He's not a real knight. Or
That-
with you.
Yes,
Oh,
he
okay.
tricked her.
Oh, okay.
And so if one of us will be kind enough, maybe you want to. And we will, of course, want to stop with Sir Martin, too, and make sure that Lady Colvin is fine after all of the adventures.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, yes, the first part happens. So, Lady Stephanie wants to fight, so you have a practice duel with her, and this has to be done in secret to keep her father out of it and stuff. But he's, you manage it quite well. You've been doing very well. That's all works out nicely. You still keep hold of Sir Bruce. Everybody's still booing him. Nobody likes him anymore. And you go through to that. And when you get back to the next castle, there is a lady waiting for you, as well
Oh,
as
no.
her father.
Oh.
And you are fated because you basically, although it's Sir Taffan who did all the work with the Boarwolf bear and did bested it, you did help a little bit, he's admitted. So when you're facing on the way back, there is some glory for you that you rescued Lady Colwood. There we go. And at one point, when there's some speeches about the great trips you did, and you all get to tell your story, how you defeated and the Enchanted Wood and this and the other. And Sir Martin says, "Oh, and of course, Lady Colwood said you wish to marry. This is great news."
Bertram, you wish to marry young lady. Whoa, this is so nice of you.
Oh, no, not so nice. You're too modest, Sir Drake.
Well, yes, I am.
And there seems to be some confusion. But there's now like a pregnant pause hanging there with the expectation that you're going to declare your amour for this lord's daughter and woo her to become your wife at some point. And your squire's really sad.
At some point, definitely, but more adventures are waiting for me right now. I will get back to you, my lady. Just wait for me and have hopes that I will survive all that awaits me.
Mm.
We will be together, just not today, my darling.
And Sir Martin says, "Yes, it is right that you take back the villainous Sir Bruce first, and then, yes, then my daughter will set you some challenges, no doubt."
And
And
then
take-
other villains.
Take care of the boar wolf bear in your woods because
Of course.
it's been chased away, but
Yes,
it's not defeated.
Yes.
Oh, this is excellent, Sir Bertram. You read my mind. Yes, you
Yes.
fulfill your laws, and then you will come back and slay the beast, and then you may have my daughter's
Yes.
hand in marriage. Yes, oh, this all makes sense. And the feasting carries on. There's much rejoicing. Everybody's happy. And with that happy note, I think that's where we'll leave tonight. Maybe Sir Bruce escapes at some point while you're all drunk. Maybe you get back with him, but that's going to be an adventure for another time. So we'll leave it there. Thanks both for playing.
Thanks for running.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you at home for watching as well. This has been Unconventional Gems. Do check out our playlists and other things. If you like what you saw, do favour us with a like, subscribe, follow. All that stuff really helps us. Head over to the Idearoll channel, where, of course, you should subscribe to them as well and check out their content. It's very highly polished and produced and in this wonderful studio, unlike our amateur effects we normally have on Unconventional Gems. They look much more beautiful than we do.
Oh, stop it.
And if you want an honest, a generous, another check like that, we're going to put some links down below for various charities for Ukraine. So definitely, if you can afford it, please consider having some glory by giving some money where you can to help out their struggles. And yes, otherwise supporting wherever way you can by keeping the conversation alive. And with that, thanks very much, everyone. Slava Ukraini.
Героям слава.
I'm slow.